Let me begin with one confession. I don't know where the Shahi Imam, so-called Shahi Imam Bukhari, has propped up from. Frankly, I have absolutely no idea where he propped up from. Debating tonight, let's debate this. Syed Yahya Bhukari, President of Jama Masjid United Forum, welcome. Maulana Maqsood-ul-Hasan Qasmi, Chairman of the Imam Council of Bukhari at
No,
a
we did
residence.
not.
You played communal politics around this
Arnab,
man.
the Congress president,
Did Sonia Gandhi meet?
Sonia Gandhi ji herself denied any such attempt.
Really? So what was they were discussing the weather?
Well, yes.
They were discussing the weather for 45 minutes.
Let me tell you all that
on the
was
April
nothing.
2nd, on April 2nd, 2014, was Sonia Gandhi and Imam Bukhari discussing the weather?
With you, Arnab, that
of
was
course.
speculative. Reportedly, is
Rubbish.
what was mentioned. By the way, the
Here
Congress
is a man,
president, Mrs. Gandhi herself mentioned that what they discussed was issues to do with minority affairs. And by the way, so did the spokesperson of Syed Imam Bukhari. But I think the bigger issue in the Delhi election that Sambit Patra should not dodge, and I don't think it will be fair if he is able to successfully do it, is that today either the BJP or Aam Aadmi Party is lying, and that needs to be established.
No, one
if
side
they
is
say,
lying.
1 minute, if they say that Alka Lamba, whoever met Bukhari for the support, then let's establish that.
No, let's get Alka Lamba on the phone.
And if Ashish is correct in saying that this is a trap, because Arun Jaitley suddenly surfaces, violates the poll code, and actually holds a full-fledged press conference, I think the people of Delhi need to know what the truth is.
No, because
this is a dangerous communal game at play.
No, 1 second. And you're making, this is the same kind of game that you played, by the way. Yeah, Syed Yahya Bhukari, 1 second. Before I go to Piyush Goyal also joining us, I've told Maulana Maqsood-ul-Hasan Qasmi, just wait, but 1 point. Before I go to Piyush Goyal, 1 second. My question is Syed Yahya Bhukari. Sir, your brother says, your brother, you know what your brother has said today?
Yes, I know.
Your brother says he is supporting the Aam Aadmi Party.
See, before I answer your question, I have a question for Mr. Patra.
For Mr. Patra, go ahead.
Do you think, Mr. Patra, that Mr. Patra, do you think that the Aam Aadmi Party has played a very positive role by denying and refusing the support of the Shahi Imam for the Aam Aadmi Party? Do you think the Aam Aadmi Party has played a positive role in it?
Mr. Bukhari, I would say that the Aam Aadmi Party has fallen in the same pit that it dug. It has fallen down in the eyes of the people of this country. The reason being, the Aam Aadmi Party's motto is, we never ask for anything. People come and forcefully give it to us.
Counter question.
My question is very simple. Only this is just regarding the support of the Shahi Imam, whether they took the right step or no by refusing the support of the Shahi Imam. That's all. That's all. Answer me please in yes or no.
My simple answer is, if they were the very, Mr. Bukhari, my simple answer is, if they were the very people who went to seek the support and thereafter they are playing this drama of refusing the support,
how is it
the
possible?
dramatists have to be rejected.
No, 1 second. That's straight. That's straight.
Mr. Patra, seek the support. They seek the support of whom? According, as per my knowledge, none of the Aam Aadmi Party leader has come to Jama Masjid and requested the Shahi Imam to give a statement in support of the Aam Aadmi Party. This is absolutely...
But your family is saying otherwise, Mr. Yahya Bhukhari. Your family stands divided on this. Your family stands divided on this. There are people from your family who are saying otherwise.
Yeah, he's saying that his brother...
And we have gathered this information from the interview only.
But
I am not the one who was present in Jama Masjid and seeing all these things. I am getting these information.
Okay, let's go to Piyush Goyal.
Which is being...
Okay, 1 second. Gentlemen, I'm coming back to you.
By your family.
I'm coming back to you. I have 4 questions for Piyush Goyal joining us now. Let's have Piyush Goyal on the screen. Mr. Piyush Goyal, 1 second. I'm coming back to this debate. Let's clarify 3 questions to Piyush Goyal. Welcome, Piyush Goyal. Now, Mr. Piyush Goyal, first question is, how do you trust a man you call communal, divisive, with a negative agenda for this country? You suddenly trust him? Why would you trust Imam Bukhari of all people?
Arnab, it's good to be on your show after a long time.
Yes.
And it's good to see you smiling while you're putting everybody else on the dock, particularly my friend from the Aam Aadmi Party.
As well as your colleague from the BJP.
My colleague is absolutely unflustered. You can see he's enjoying the debate as much as I used to. But certainly, Arnab, the fact of life is the person in question has been approached by a senior leader of the Aam Aadmi Party who is also a candidate.
Sir, proof.
The person has already alluded to that request, and he has announced publicly the Aam Aadmi Party, if you will recall, Arnab, when the support was announced and when an appeal was made to all people of one particular community.
Piyush Goyal,
vote for
Piyush Goyal, proof.
I finish.
No,
Arnab,
you proof. Where's the proof?
I will finish my say.
Where's the proof?
Finish my say. You can ask a counter question. Well, the Aam Aadmi Party spokesperson at about 4:30 I saw on television did not deny the support. All that he said was he does not agree that the Shahi Imam has not called the Indian Prime Minister.
That's not true.
But has only called the Pakistani Prime Minister. Till recently, till a few hours back, the Aam Aadmi spokespersons were not officially or in any way refusing that support.
Sir,
it is
Mr. Goyal,
they had asked for. They have received
No, Mr. Goyal.
And this is a strategy of the Aam Aadmi.
Mr. Goyal.
Once they tried to polarize
Okay, no, Mr. Goyal. Mr. Goyal. Mr. Goyal. Mr. Goyal.
People of Delhi will give them an appropriate reply.
Mr. Goyal, do you want this election to be divided on Hindu-Muslim communal lines? The fact of the matter is...
Not at all. Our party
then ignore this man. Why did you even talk about it?
We have never divided society on religious lines. It is their methodology. First they tried to divide on caste lines, having failed miserably, and the people of Delhi saw through their agenda. They now tried this new stunt of trying to capture a particular community vote. You know how this has happened in the past in the 2014 election. They thought that could help them sail through. Sadly for them, the people of Delhi have decided to give them a befitting reply.
Mr. Piyush Goyal, thank you very much. Now, but the fact is, I disagree with you because the Aam Aadmi Party, as far as I know, is the first party to categorically reject an offer of support from the Shahi Imam. Piyush Goyal, see you tomorrow. Talk to you more.
Mr. Goswami, as far as I know and you know, the Aam Aadmi Party is known to shoot and scoot, to lie and go away.
No, but there is no proof.
When they said they'll never take the...
Going back to the debate.
On their children's heads, they promised the people. They went and took their support.
I go back to the debate, and my question is.
They didn't do that.
My question is to
promise the people the money will be always transparent.
Fair enough.
They use hawala and money laundering to bring in
one minute
to elections.
Mr. Goyal,
they promised the people honest elections. They used alcohol in the election.
I wish you'd.
I wish has been caught with alcohol in his.
I wish you'd stayed on for the debate. I would have kept you for longer, Mr. Goyal, but you're not. And however, I go back to the debate at this point. One sec.
Mr. Goyal started with a smile.
Actually, Mr. Goyal, many people want to have you on the debate. Join the debate.
He was smiling at the beginning, but he's highly flustered by the end, like his colleague here, Mr. Patra. I think
I don't know if Mr. Goyal is open to joining the debate, he can stay on.
I think we should invite him.
I'm inviting him.
Let there be three of BJP in today's debate. I think they have a lot to explain.
Sanjay Jha, first deal with me.
I know my name, Mr.
First deal with me, then think of inviting Piyush Goyal to join the debate.
1 second, Ashish Khetan.
Don't worry, we have debated very often in the past.
1 second. Ashish Khetan, go ahead.
Two BJP spokespersons on this show.
Yes, Ashish, go ahead.
No. Here, absolutely. Ashish Khetan again talking of a conspiracy on the Newshour. Two BJP spokespersons. Just imagine a conspiracy everywhere.
I also have to say something.
Obviously, Mr. Goyal is a BJP spokesperson, right?
No, Mr. Goyal is not on the debate. No, right.
He is not in the debate.
Okay.
No conspiracy.
Ashish, let me ask you. Ashish, let me ask you. If it emerges that your leader Alka Lamba went and met... No, 1 second.
Can I just make one point, Arnab?
Did Alka Lamba meet...
We are the only political party. We are the only political party to come out and openly reject the support of a so-called religious leader who is known for making communally divisive statements, who is only in the news for wrong controversies, for all the wrong reasons. We are the only political party that you can recall in the recent political history of India that has come out and openly rejected, declined the support of a controversial religious leader, and we said that we not only reject, we want to eradicate such
No, Ashish, you are the only political party who went to seek the support, and then you are forced to eat the crow also.
Nobody from our party
don't pat your back. Don't pat your back. You have been exposed today. Don't pat your back for the kind of expose that you are yourself responsible for.
Don't do this, Sambit. Don't speak over me. You can have your turn. All I want to say that one, we came out openly condemning, rejecting And we said that we want to eradicate such communal politics because we don't believe in this kind of politics where religious leaders, controversial leaders on the eve of the polls come out and appeal to the community. They are not the true representatives of the community. They never speak on the most substantive issues that plague their community: backwardness, poverty, lack of education.
Maulana Taqi Raza was a representative of the community, Mr. Ashish Khetan.
Please, let me
Was
complete,
Maulana
Sanjay.
Taqi Raza representative of the community?
Sir, don't heckle me.
No, not heckling you, exposing you. Mr. Khetan,
Please,
exposing
let me
your
complete
lies.
my point.
Was
No,
Maulana Taqi
I have a simple solution. Let's get Alka Lamba on the line, please.
to seek his support, Mr. Arvind Kejriwal.
No, watch it. I think we should, 1 second, we can end this controversy.
Let the nation know this.
No,
The
we-
nation wants to know whether
there's a
Mr. Arvind
debate on
Kejriwal
some
go to
substantive
Bareilly to
issue,
seek the
you
support of
derail it,
Maulana Taqi
Sambit.
Raja or not.
Why
The
do you
same
derail the
Maulana
debate?
Taqi Raja who wanted
If
to
you're so
behead
sure
Taslima
about-
Nasreen.
if you're so
Tell
sure
us,
about
tell the
this
nation the
fact,
truth.
Ashish, just one
Ashish,
question.
if you really
Ashish,
stand by
Ashish, just one
tell
question
this.
for you.
Expose Arvind Kejriwal today.
Ashish, just
Apologize
one
or
question
expose.
for
Ashish, 1 minute,
Apologize or
gentlemen, no,
expose.
let me get them to stop for 1 minute. Ashish,
no, one-
Ashish, no, 1 second.
Just one question. Ashish, just one question.
Ashish, 1 minute.
Can you on Newshour today publicly state that Alka Lamba or nobody else from AAP went to Shahi Imam? If you can publicly state that, we can have a beginning from there on. Can you publicly deny that there was no meeting between Alka Lamba and Shahi
You had
Imam
Sonia
as
Gandhi
alleged?
No, 1 second.
and
Let
here
him-
you are trying to
let
take the
him
moral
answer.
high ground. Sanjay Jha,
Ashish Khetan,
be a bystander. Don't
Ashish-
be a participant today.
Ashish, did
Mr.
Alka
Mr.
Lamba...
Patra, relax. Take a
Yeah.
deep Baba Ramdev breath. You have a
Nobody-
lot to explain for.
Nobody from a party. See, we have the central leadership of a party, which is represented by the people who hold press conferences, who come on the TV channels, who hold important positions in the party, who are running, who are involved in the day-to-day.
Don't put a caveat.
Went and
No,
met the
don't put a
party.
caveat. Yahya Bhukhari is saying
Don't-
something.
Alka
Yahya
Lamba,
Bhukhari,
I'm
1
just
second.
telling you.
Yahya Bhukhari is saying
Alka
something.
Lamba didn't go and meet her.
I want to quote two important
Yahya
Didn't go
Bhukhari-
and meet. Alka
Arnab,
Lamba
please
did
allow me
not
to say
go
two
and-
important
1 second. Yahya Bhukhari, please, back to the debate. Yahya Bhukhari.
Yeah, Arnab, please, I request that allow me to complete my conversation. I would like to quote two things about the Shahi Imam. Number one, the Shahi Imam said that the Aam Aadmi Party is having a very strong position in Delhi, so let's come forward and support the Aam Aadmi Party. Now, किसी भी leader की support तब ली जाती है if the position of the party is the weaker. Now, if एक तरफ तो खुद कह रहे हैं कि it's already on the strong position, तो फिर ये कहाँ की सपोर्ट है कि जो पार्टी ऑलरेडी किसी स्ट्रांग पोजीशन पे है, शाही इमाम उनको सपोर्ट करते हैं. नंबर वन. नंबर टू, विच इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग आई वांट टू से, एक आज के दौर में किसी भी रिलीजियस लीडर को पॉलिटिक्स से अलग रहना चाहिए, बिकॉज वो जमाना और था. आज के दौर में द पॉलिटिक्स एंड रिलीजन दोनों बिल्कुल अलग रहने चाहिए. ये वो वक्त है अर्नब कि कोई भी रिलीजियस लीडर, चाहे हिंदू हो या मुसलमान हो, अगर वो किसी भी पॉलिटिकल पार्टी की सपोर्ट में अगर अपना स्टेटमेंट देता है, तो इट मींस कि ही इज कम्युनलाइजिंग द इलेक्शन.
You are calling your brother communal, and in follow-up to that, let me ask you a simple. Maulana Qasmi, I'm going to come to you, but I need... No, 1 second.
Arnab, please...
Yahya Bhukhari... Yahya Bhukhari, take my next question. Take my next question, Yahya Bhukhari.
By giving this statement... No, I am saying is that by giving this statement, the election has been communalized.
Are you saying your brother has lied?
My brother has?
Lied. झूठ बोला है उन्होंने.
About what?
कि आम आदमी पार्टी को किसी ने उनको जाके पूछा, सपोर्ट मांगा, तो सपोर्ट दिया.
According to my knowledge, nobody has come and met him. No one.
Then why is... Then tell me...
Brother,
Then 1 second.
Different.
No, Sambit, listen, let him complete, Sambit.
From Jama Masjid, it would have come at least in the Urdu newspapers that which leader of Aam Aadmi Party has come and met the Shahi Imam.
Then Yahya Bhukhari... Then Yahya Bhukhari explained...
the print media.
No, explain the mystery. In that case, why just hours before the Delhi election is the BJP also making a song and dance about it? The Aam Aadmi Party says, I don't take the support.
Mr. Patra, why don't you question Mr. Patra? He's already there. I think he's the best.
I'll answer. I'll ask.
Mr. Patra, please produce some proof or apologize. Produce some proof or apologize.
My God, Mr.
I see,
No, produce some proof.
Mr. Yahya Bhukari.
Political desperation from both BJP and AAP. They are extremely anxious.
Wait.
I think they
Let
are
me
both
expose
feeling,
Mr. Yahya Bhukhari's statement
terribly
also over here.
insecure at the moment. And I can tell
Mr.
you,
Arnab
if
Goswami,
there has
if
been
there
a
is a
meeting of
family
an AAP
feud in the
representative with
Bukhari's
Syed
family,
Imam,
Mr.
the BJP may
Yahya
have
Bhukhari
slipped an
standing
opportunity
on
to
one
polarize
side
it further.
and Shahi Imam standing on the other side, and the Shahi Imam being called as communal by none other than his own brother, then it is not the problem of Bharatiya Janata Party. It is the problem of the family of Mr. Bukhari. It is not my problem.
No, but
and
your
secondly,
problem,
one thing
Sambit
good has
Patra,
happened.
is that
Both the
Shahi
Shahi
Imam
Imam
has a lot to say
and
about
Yahya
India's
Bhukhari are
prime
standing
minister.
with the Aam Aadmi Party.
Sambit Patra,
Mr.
you have a lot
Bukhari,
to
both
worry
you
about.
and Shahi
Sakshi
Imam, your
Maharaj
brother, are
said that the
standing with
only
the Aam
difference
Aadmi
between
Party.
me and Mr.
Can't you see
Narendra
the beauty
Modi
now?
is that I am crass and crude and Mr. Modi is a little refined and chiseled. So you have a lot to worry about and explain for, which I assume will be your topic for the next debate.
Mr. Bukhari, the one thing that comes out is both your brother and you stand in support of Aam Aadmi Party. Yes or no? Tell me. Yes or no? Your brother has issued a diktat and you verbally are supporting the Aam Aadmi Party. The whole family, otherwise divided family stands united with the Aam Aadmi Party. Yes or no? Answer me or apologize. Answer me, Mr. Bukhari.
Mr. Patra, give me the chance to answer your question.
Reply. Go ahead.
Last time,
can I show you something?
After this, Ashish. After this, reply, Ashish.
In 2014, at the time of parliament elections, I was in support of the Aam Aadmi Party, and I still stand on my same decision. Now the statement in favor of Aam Aadmi Party has been adopted by me by the Shahi Imam. मेरा तो वही decision जो पहले था वो आज भी है. It is the Shahi Imam who is.
So you have two spokespersons of Aam Aadmi Party, Mr. Ashish Khetan.
Mr. Patra.
Two spokespersons of Aam Aadmi Party today.
Mr. Patra.
It is for Ashish Khetan, not for you.
No, 1 second.
I meant to say
Mr. Patra, Mr. Patra, may I, Mr. Patra, 1 minute, please stop, Mr. Patra. When I'm asking you to stop, just stop. No, 1 second. Mr. Patra, your entire argument runs on a premise that this man, Imam Bukhari, is communal. Right or wrong? Right or wrong?
Our entire premise
right
runs
or
on
wrong?
the argument that please don't communalize.
Is Imam okay, so
I'm telling you what I'm
Imam Bukhari communal?
I'm telling you our motto.
Is Imam Bukhari communal? Learn to answer the question. Is Imam Bukhari communal?
Don't communalize the election. I have nothing to offer from Imam Bukhari.
Why don't you have anything to offer?
We do not like his ideas. I have nothing to offer. I don't offer character certificates to Imam Bukhari.
2004, the Bharatiya Janata Party sought his support, and this was 2 years after the Gujarat riots.
Bharatiya Janata Party never sought the support of Imam Bukhari. Mr. Bukhari, let me place it on record.
2 years after Gujarat riots.
Let me place it on records, Mr. Bukhari. You are wrong. You are wrong, Mr. Bukhari. Bharatiya Janata Party never sought any support from Mr. Imam Bukhari. It was Imam Bukhari in 2004.
I don't think
did not issue any support for Congress, and that was taken as a way of support for Bharatiya Janata Party. We never asked for any support. Neither did Imam Bukhari issue a
don't
fatwa
get
in
worked up,
support of
Sambit
Bharatiya
Patra.
Janata Party. Can you produce a fatwa?
Mr. Patra,
Bukhari or Mr. Ashish Khetan?
No. Just Mr. Patra, please stop.
Show me one.
Semicolon.
Show me one.
Semicolon, comma, full stop, and Mr. Patra, I am requesting you. I am requesting you as clearly as possible. Please not to drown the argument by just going on and on, Mr. Patra. Put a full stop to it and learn to listen to the question, because I will not repeat it more than once, Mr. Patra. And the question now is very simple.
Now ask me the question. I'm here to answer.
And first of all, I'll correct you on fact.
Arnab,
no, 1 minute, Mr. Maulana Qasmi, wait. Let me correct Sambit Patra on fact. Sambit Patra is new to politics. And Sambit Patra presumably, therefore, is not completely informed about India's political history. Otherwise, he would have known.
New to politics or no, but
otherwise, he would have known, Mr. Patra, learn to listen. What did I say to you, Mr. Patra? Now, don't go on and on and on and on about it. If you knew anything about your history or politics, what you would have said, you would have known, Mr. Patra, that the Aam Aadmi Party... Now, you know, the problem with you is you've stopped listening. The Aam Aadmi Party has rejected today an offer of support from this man, whereas you had no hesitation in accepting it when he campaigned, one, for the Jan Sangh after the emergency. 2, when he backed the BJP in 2004. And history knows that much before he supported the Samajwadi Party, learned to listen.
Produce the fatwa that was issued in our favor if you say that.
Mr. Patra, I am telling you to listen.
I may not know anything, but I know there was no fatwa in favor of Bharatiya Janata Party.
First of all, where does the word fatwa come from? 1 second. I am very curious. I am very curious about it, Mr. Patra. Let me ask you, where does the word fatwa come from? Your whole day, all BJP leaders are using one word. Fatwa, 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 fatwa. Did anyone use the word fatwa?
Let me translate it to English as an appeal.
Who? No, 1 second.
Here is the appeal.
Why are you using the word fatwa repeatedly?
Here is the Urdu appeal, 2015.
No, 1 second. Did Shahi Imam use the word fatwa? Did he use the word fatwa? Who used the word fatwa?
I cannot read Urdu.
Who used the word fatwa?
He has issued.
Has he issued a fatwa?
Let us translate it into English. Let it be called as appeal.
This is ridiculous.
But show me the appeal. Show me the appeal that Shahi Imam
You took her from the Congress party, did meet Shahi Imam, then I want to know from you, will you sack her from the party? Answer all three questions. Ashish Khetan, the turn is yours, please. Answer the questions directly, please. You know my three questions.
Directly, and as an investigative journalist, I would answer your questions as directly as possible. One, Arvind Kejriwal in his life has never met Mr. Ahmed Bukhari.
Never met.
Period.
मौलाना काज़मी कभी नहीं मिले हैं.
Never met.
कभी मिले नहीं.
Bold.
कभी मिले नहीं है कहा.
आंदोलन के वक्त में किरण बेदी जी और अरविंद केजरीवाल दोनों मिले हैं.
किससे
बुखारी साहब से मिले हैं जाकर.
ये कह रहे हैं नहीं मिले.
अरविंद के और पेपर उठा के देखिए.
The picture is posted in Twitter and Newshour is with Twitter. Please show that picture to the world today.
Which picture?
There is a picture which is going on, a picture of Mr. Bukhari along with Arvind Kejriwal. It is all around in Twitter today, and Newshour is in attachment with Twitter. Let me congratulate the Newshour also for that, and let me also say that you can bring that picture to the people.
They are.
He says they've never met.
Kejriwal and Mr. Bukhari is all around in
Ashish
Twitter
Khetan
today.
says he never
Everyone
met.
is seeing it. I am having it with me.
Where is it?
Never met.
He says never met.
What is this happening? What are you doing?
Ashish Khetan, how can you blatantly lie?
Where is the
Ashish Khetan, how can you blatantly lie? Something which is there everywhere in the social media. Everyone can see that picture. That photo of Arvind Kejriwal and Imam Bukhari, where Imam Bukhari is speaking on a mic.
Can we get the picture?
With few other members. The whole social media.
Show me the picture.
And you are saying
Sambit Patra, show me the picture.
that Arvind Kejriwal has never met Mr. Bukhari.
Politics.
Show me the picture, Sambit.
Okay, can I respond?
No, I cannot because my phone does not. My phone does not support this picture right now. You please ask your research team. Anyone in this country can show it to you. Anyone can show it to you.
Sambit, we have to establish. If there was a.
It is there in Twitter. Everyone.
Answer my question.
You make all kinds of baseless allegations.
Telephone right now.
No baseless. No, this is not rhetoric, Mr. This is not a rhetoric allegation, Mr. Khetan. Mr. Khetan, if you are social media friendly, go to the social media. Everyone can see this picture today. Everyone knows. And you say that they never met.
Request you.
You should resign from politics for blatantly lying on the Newshour today. You have blatantly lied.
1 minute, 1 second. Who's lying, who's not will be decided by the viewer. 1 second, Sambit.
I am ready to get any type of punishment if I am wrong. Will you please contact right now Arvind Kejriwal?
I think we have had brazen lies on this channel today. We have had somebody speak.
One last time I'm asking Ashish. 1 second. One last time I'm asking Ashish. Ashish Khetan. 1 second. Ashish Khetan. Ashish Khetan.
Any sort of other gentlemen?
Just a minute, please.
Stop.
It is right.
Gentlemen, please
contact
stop
Arvind Kejriwal right now.
Okay, Maulana, let Ashish reply now.
Why do you have to
don't
force your
my
argument?
question.
If you
Maulana, he heard you.
Question, sir. Please relax, and you don't have to scream. Please listen to me. Arvind Kejriwal in his life has never met Mr. Ahmed Bukhari. 2. Clearly, Mr. Maulana Qasmi, you have some kind of an axe to grind against Arvind Kejriwal. Anybody who is seeing you on TV right now knows that you are a disgruntled element. You are making all kinds of baseless allegations that Kiran Bedi also met, Arvind Kejriwal also met. You have an axe to grind.
Meera Sanyal,
but what I am saying is
corporate people you can join, you can take them all over the sudden, and we are disgruntled. We are not being given our voice.
Can I make a point?
Don't bring out Mr. Maulana.
You can take it.
Maulana Maqsood-ul-Hasan Qasmi. I don't have time on Newshour for your own personal problems with the Aam Aadmi Party leadership. That is not the issue. Now I have an axe to grind with Mr. Sambit Patra.
No, he's using the
term 1 second.
fatwa. I want to ask him too. You know, the BJP using the term fatwa.
No, first of all, I want
clear religious complexion being given. That is beyond dispute, Arnab.
What religious complexion?
Well, let me tell you what
Sanjay Jha
was repeated.
I told you you should be a vice. You should only be a spectator. Why are you trying?
1 second, please.
Trying to participate after communalizing this country for 65 years? Here is Sanjay Jha sitting on Times Now office and trying to preach us. Don't preach Sanjay Jha.
Sambit, your party is run by the RSS.
Don't preach the country.
Your party is run by the RSS. chances for a party that has Yogi Adityanath, that has Giriraj Singh, that has Sakshi Maharaj, that has Sadhvi Jyoti, that has Amit Shah, and that has somebody that has prompted the US president to say that had Mahatma Gandhi been alive, would have been shocked. I mean, you are the last person on earth representing the Bharatiya Janata Party and appearing self-righteous on communalism. For heaven's sake, don't become so brazen. Don't become so brazen, Sambit.
Reduced to the 12th player in Delhi election.
AAP has an explanation or not to give. AAP has to establish whether it did have a nexus or not. But the BJP at the same time needs to explain what is it up to in the Delhi elections for the last several months. And today, by the way, you are trying to definitely
Sanjay,
make some political capital.
Okay, Ashish.
There is a clear communal divide. And I hope the people of Delhi realize that when they go to
Ashish is done.
Hush meeting. Can you please
Ashish
ask
Khetan, can I ask you a question?
The Congress President, Ms. Sonia Gandhi, had a meeting with Maulana Bukhari just a month before the Lok Sabha polls, and he's preaching that we have a nexus with such controversial leaders. You openly seek support from such controversial leaders who do communal politics, who try to divide the nation along communal lines, and you come on Newshour and you...
No, let him complete. Let him complete.
You have been doing communal politics. Isn't it a fact that Congress President Sonia Gandhi sought a meeting with Maulana Bukhari, sought his support for the Lok Sabha elections, he offered his support, you accepted his support.
It's true.
And now today you come on Newshour and you're saying that we have a nexus with Imam Bukhari.
Ashish, you're missing the point. You're missing the point. That meeting, by the way, I don't want, let's not even go down to history, but the Congress President, Mrs. Gandhi herself said that the meeting had nothing to do with seeking a vote.
So what, they were discussing the weather? No,
I'm telling you.
That's one minute. Mr. Patra, no, one second. Mr. Jha, with respect, if you think we were all born yesterday, that Sonia Gandhi and Shahi Imam, who is a known political turncoat, Imam Bukhari, if you're watching tonight, everyone knows, including you, that you are a political turncoat. You change sides like the weather. You think Sonia Gandhi was discussing the weather? Or Rahul Gandhi's political future? With Imam Bukhari
of the party,
you may
I'm repeating once again,
no, it's all right,
that there was no attempt whatsoever made to seek any vote.
So he automatically.
No, let me tell you. Let me tell you, there was no attempt to be secretive. The meeting was happening in broad daylight. But there is a bigger issue here.
No, 1 minute.
First of all, bigger issue here about who is lying between AAP and BJP one day before the Delhi elections.
I go back.
There is a clear community.
I go back to that issue, and my question once again, I'd like to have the AAP and BJP representatives on the screen, please.
Bharat Mata ki Jai, Aam Aadmi Party also sing.
And I am asking them one last time.
No difference between.
I'm asking them one last time. I'm asking them one last time. And I'm giving an opportunity for both the BJP and the Aam Aadmi Party and the viewer of Newshour tonight to decide on poll eve which side is speaking the truth, which side is lying, who's making things up, who's putting false allegations. I will now ask two questions with your permission, gentlemen. Sambit Patra and Ashish Khetan, this round is yours. My first question, Ashish Khetan, I hope you can hear me. My first question to you is, will you, if it is proven that Alka Lamba and two other leaders from your party, as Sambit Patra alleges, went and met the man who calls himself Shahi Imam, Imam Bukhari, will you then admit you have let down the voters of Delhi and you have no right to call yourself a secular party anymore? And will your punishment extend beyond sacking Alka Lamba if this is true? Please give me a direct and not a rhetorical reply. Yes, Mr. Ashish Khetan, I know you can be direct if you want to.
Okay. Nobody from a party, including Ms. Lamba, has gone and sought any support from Mr. Ahmed Bukhari. Nobody from a party, because we stay away from such controversial religious leaders who, instead of focusing on the substantive issues of their community, try and divide the communities along communal lines and
let him complete.
And And I'll show you a proof.
What proof?
Arvind Kejriwal's Facebook page, 30th October 2014.
Put it to the screen, I can't see it. Hold it closer.
30 October 2014. 30th October 2014. He wrote on his Facebook page that he condemns Mr. Ahmed Bukhari's conduct, where he invited the Pakistani Prime Minister and not the Indian Prime Minister for the anointment ceremony of his son. He said that
How is that proof?
He condemned.
How is that proof?
So that shows
that's a stand, not proof.
That shows that somebody who condemns. No, please. That shows how consistent we have been. That we have condemned such religious leaders, so-called religious leaders, who try and trying to be in the news only on controversial issues, who are looking for just 2 minutes of television fame.
Arnab,
you have to understand that Mr. Ahmed Bukhari is looking for 2 minutes of television fame on the eve of the Delhi polls. That's one point.
That's a very long answer to a simple question.
There are two controversial statements. One from Ahmed Bukhari, and the second one from...
You have not answered any of my questions. It's a very long answer to a simple question, Mr. Ashish Khetan. I have asked you a simple question. I would like to reiterate this. And this round therefore goes one question this side, one question the other side. I will now repeat. Viewers, please listen. I will repeat my question verbatim to Ashish Khetan. Mr. Khetan, my memory serves me right. I am sure that if you want to, you can remember my question. But since you don't, I will repeat it. My question to you is, if it is proven, one last chance, if it is proven that Alka Lamba and two other leaders of your party, as is alleged by Sambit Patra, the official BJP spokesperson of the Newshour tonight, did go and meet Shahi Imam, a man you now claim is communal and you have nothing to do with, if that allegation is true, would you admit that you have let down all the people from Delhi into believing that you are secular? And will your punishment in that case extend beyond sacking Alka Lamba from your party? Please, Mr. Khetan, answer me directly.
Absolutely. Absolutely. If it is proven that somebody from a party went and sought support, we will take action. But if it is also proven that that's not true, I'd like to ask what action should be, what kind of action would be befitting for the Bharatiya Janata Party.
Okay.
Because there is clearly a conspiracy here.
Okay.
There is a conspiracy here. There is a symphony between Bharatiya Janata Party and Mr. Ahmed Bukhari.
Okay.
And in the past also, they have had a truck in 2004, in 1978. In the past, they have had a truck, even on the anointment ceremony. Though Mr. Narendra Modi did not get an invite, but the entire top leadership of the Bharatiya Janata Party did get an invite, including
Mr. Khetan, your time is up.
Other top leaders.
Mr. Khetan, you've taken too much time.
Mr. Ahmed Bukhari for the coronation ceremony of his son.
I don't believe in coronation ceremonies. This is not medieval India. Anyway.
Ask them, didn't they get invite? Ask Sambit Patra, did Rajnath Singh get an invite?
Did he go?
Did Nitin Gadkari get an invite or not?
Did he go?
Ask him.
Okay, anyway.
I don't know. Ask them, did they get invite or not?
No, I'll ask the question I want to ask Ashish Khetan. Why should I ask the questions you want me to ask? My question, which I will ask, and now people are deciding, people are voting tomorrow. Mr. BJP spokesperson Sambit Patra, the question to you is simple. If it is proven that the allegations of Imam Bukhari were not based upon any official invitation by the Aam Aadmi Party or request, I repeat myself, if it is proven that there was no official request at any level, an authorized, authenticated request at any level by the Aam Aadmi Party, which I presume would include a meeting between at least one of the 10-odd members of the PAC of the Aam Aadmi Party and the man who calls himself the Shahi Imam, it's proven there was no such meeting, would you agree you have overreacted? And would you therefore agree that you inadvertently or advertently tried to make the Delhi election into an election with a communal pitch?
Let me be very direct with my answer. And since, Arnab, I'm seeing that you have a newfound love for Hindi, let me also use a few words.
It is a long-standing love for Hindi, by the way. Yeah.
Yes, it's good. We should love our national language, definitely. I appreciate that. And I will use 2 words of my Hindi as well over here. Aam Aadmi Party ko कुछ भी वो मांगती नहीं है। आम आदमी पार्टी को सब कुछ जबरदस्ती दिया जाता है, उसके जेब में कोई रख के चला जाता है। आम आदमी पार्टी जान
आप जवाब दीजिए, आप शायरी कर रहे हैं।
They did not ask for, no, this is a direct answer, or no, they did not know how Congress supported them, they did not know from where they
मैंने आपको इतना सीधा और आसान प्रश्न किया, आप ये घुमा फिरा के क्या कह रहे हैं?
हिंदी में आपसे
एक मिनट
पता है,
आप घुमा फिरा के आंसर दे रहे हैं।
We know there is no conspiracy over here. The Aam Aadmi Party fell on the pit that they dug. They dug for others, but they fell there. They were the ones who went seeking for support, and they were the ones after getting support they fell in the same pit that they had dug. This is what the truth is.
हिंदी में घर वापसी का मतलब क्या होता है?
Only looking for
जिहाद क्या होता है?
At the top of his voice,
लव जिहाद और घर वापसी क्या होता है? पात्रा जी,
yourself. You are the 12th player in this game.
Don't worry.
A bystander.
Why do I feel that Mr. Patra, you're looking very anxious because the Congress party in the last 4 days has made a significant traction in Delhi, and you will see the results on February 10th.
Now, because
Mr. Patra, you're looking a little nervous.
Because you
घबराइए मत. आपकी राजनीतिक षड्यंत्र असफल होगी।
संजय,
आप हमेशा की तरह
मैं घबरा रहा हूं कि संजय झा का क्या होगा,
क्योंकि दिल्ली के लोग ने आपके सारे खेल को अंदर से देख लिया है। चिंता मत कीजिए।
आखिरी बार संबित पात्रा जी, आखिरी बार देखिए ये डिबेट आज का बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट डिबेट है। सुन लीजिए बात, एक मिनट, 1 minute please. This debate is trending nationally, number 1. Our debate on the Newshour tonight, Delhi knockout round, is now a worldwide trending debate. So, Mr. Patra, be careful of what you say. I repeat my question a second time. People across at least 50 countries are watching you now. Mr. Patra, my question to you is this.
They're watching you live.
They're watching you live. And my question to you is this. If it is proven, Mr. Sambit Patra, you're speaking for the BJP, that there was no authentic meeting.
Yes.
Authentic meeting means authenticated meeting with the authorized people of the Aam Aadmi Party, at least one of the members of the Political Affairs Committee, between them and Shahi Imam, which led to Shahi Imam making that appeal, by the way, not a fatwa. You should know, Mr. Patra, your Hindi, your Urdu and your English. When what he was putting out was an appeal. A fatwa is a diktat. A fatwa is not an appeal. You're wrong, absolutely wrong on that one. If it is proven that there was no such meeting which led to this particular comment being made by the man who calls himself the Shahi Imam, will you agree you made an attempt to communally pitch the Delhi election? Mr. Patra, your turn now.
Arnab, you have to understand one thing very simply. Why should I be concerned? It is Shahi Imam who is coming out on the television and saying that people from the Aam Aadmi Party came and sought support. It is Shahi Imam's other brothers who are coming out.
Let him reply.
Giving interviews everywhere. They are coming out everywhere giving interviews. But well, yes, the Aam Aadmi Party came and they sought support. They are the ones who are speaking. So if the Shahi Imam is saying that
they are saying we didn't seek support,
important members came,
but they are saying we did not seek support.
Alka Lamba and others.
They are saying it's a lie.
They even named the members as
But they are saying it's a lie.
No, Aam Aadmi Party says that everything in this world is a lie. See, the Aam Aadmi Party says everything in this world is a lie. Everything in this world is tampered, excepting the Aam Aadmi Party. So I cannot do anything about that kind of notion that Aam Aadmi Party has. My issue is, since I am observing the media of this country, since I am observing even Times Now, I have seen interviews of Shahi Imam and other members of the family who said that Aam Aadmi Party has sought support from the Shahi Imam. Tell me a reason as to why I should not believe what is happening within the confines of Red Fort. Tell me what is happening.
I think I leave it to the viewer.
Why I should not believe what the media is saying.
That's the substance of your argument.
Not what the media is saying.
Of your argument that
Ashish Khetan, I don't have to argue with you. You have already lost your argument.
Right?
Shahi Imam gives you support. You ask for support. Why should I argue with you? The country is watching you. The country is watching you. The Shahi Imam gives you support. You ask for support. Why should I be the one who is arguing?
I think the viewers are smart.
Vouch for every word uttered by Mr. Ahmed.
I think the viewers are smart. What I'll do tomorrow, what I'm doing, 1 second, Ashish.
Uttered by
Mr. Khetan, I am on Newshour. I am on Newshour issuing an official invitation to your party leader Alka Lamba. If there is nothing to hide, let her come on the program Let her face my questions and let her face Sambit Patra. We'll try to organize that. Please help us organize that. To all our viewers watching this Newshour Debate 1 tonight, on their behalf, I thank our participants. Voting starts very soon. May the best party, the best man, the best deserving candidate win. It's an interesting debate. What a contest. Thank you very much.